Heart of a Champion, Chapter 15. Mr. Loeffler coached the Redwood City Reds. He was a nice enough guy, but he didn't know a lot about baseball. That didn't bother me. Just being on the team made me happy. I had a full uniform, and I'd be playing on fields with fresh chalk lines, real fences. I want you boys to have fun, Mr. Loeffler said. That's what I intended to do. The only hitch was Jimmy. Every time Loeffler gave us a tip, Jimmy would interrupt. That's wrong. My father says. At the final practice before our first game, Loeffler had us up turning double plays. He positioned us maybe 2 steps from where Mr. Winter would have had us. No big deal. During the game, we could have moved to our old spots, and Loeffler wouldn't have noticed, but Jimmy wouldn't let it go. We should be in a step, over a step, he insisted. That's how my father would have had us do it. Loeffler had heard enough. He glowered at Jimmy. Son, I'm getting tired of hearing about what your father would do, especially since I've never seen him. I'd be delighted to have him come up here some of the time to help me out. If he wants, he can coach the team. Believe me, I'll find something else to do. But until he shows his face, you'll do things my way. Understand? Jimmy's eyes bore into Loeffler. Do you understand? Loeffler repeated. Yeah, I understand, Jimmy answered, still staring. Walking home after practice, I told Jimmy that Loeffler might have been onto something. I know he was riding you, but maybe your father could help coach. That way. He stopped me cold. Seth, you don't know what you're talking about, so why don't you shut up? He'd never jumped on me before, not like that. I should have told him off, but I was too stunned to say anything.